Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Altcoin Disrupt. Today we're having a look at Radicle. Now before we get this video started, allow me to declare this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. So what exactly is Radicle? Now Radicle is a decentralized code collaboration network built upon open protocols. It enables developers to collaborate on codes without relying on trusted intermediaries. Now, Radicle was designed to provide similar functionalities to centralized codes collaboration platforms or forges, while retaining Git's peer-to-peer nature. Distributed version control so powerful in the first place. Now, a really unique thing about Radicle is its connection to Ethereum. Radicle also leverages Ethereum opt-in for unique global names, decentralized organization, and protocols that help maintainers sustain their open source works. Now, Radicle is very similar to GitHub. Now, GitHub is a code collaboration space. It's a website, can actually share their codes, and they can use that code to collaborate with other people. Other people can view the code, download files, upload files, different versions of the files. But it's a great way and simple way for developers to share their codes with one another, collaborate and make changes, and progress as a programmer actually, and learn from other developers what they do right and what they have done wrong. So the network itself, how does it work? The network is powered by a peer-to-peer replication protocol that is built on Git. It's called Radicle Link. Now Radicle Link extends Git with peer-to-peer discovery by disseminating data via a process called gossip. Now that is participants in the network share and spread data they are interested in by keeping redundant copy locally and sharing, otherwise known as replicating their local data with selective pairs. Now by leveraging Git's smart transfer protocol, Radicle Links keep Git efficient. Radicle Link keeps Git's efficiency when it comes to data replication while offering global decentralization, repository storage through the peer-to-peer network layer. Now, since all the data on the network is stored locally by the pair on the network, developers can share and collaborate on Git repositories without relying on intermediaries such as hosted servers, which is really good for developers because it's one less thing to think about. It's one less thing to worry about when it cuts out the middleman. It just allows you to go straight through and do exactly what you want to get done. So how exactly does Radicle differ from GitHub? That's something that we're going to have a look at. Now, before we can do that, we have to talk about the price of Radicle. We have to talk about the token itself and the token supply. So I just remind everyone, this is not financial advice. It's strictly for entertainment purposes and it's public information. So right now the price is doing really well actually. Despite the red minuses that you can see along this page, it's doing really well lately, and I'll explain why. The red minuses that you can see is obviously because the price have been falling in the last couple of days. Previously, the price was at $17 on the 1st of September. That's only the 1st of September. However, the 31st of August, the price was around $15.06. So it's not the first time it's been down this low. It's not the first time, it's not the last time. So first thing to understand is that you should not panic. If we take a look at Radicle, almost 1 month ago, this was in the start of August, around the 10th of August, the price was around $6.78. This is remarkable because this is one of the few times you're going to see the price this low in the future to come. Between the months of July and June, these months were particularly bad for Radicle. And I shouldn't even say bad, the price was just low. But ultimately, this has proven to be a good thing for a lot of investors. A lot of people who bought at this low, they actually sold when the price was around $17. And obviously, as you can see now, as a result of these people selling, it's fallen off in the last couple of days at the start of September. Because even in the last 3 months, it's still doing way better than it was in June and July. So there's nothing to worry about. It's still doing extraordinarily well. But is there a time that you'll see the price around $4 again or around $3 again? I highly doubt it anytime soon. Now, remarkably, this year in April, the price was doing really well. We're talking $26. This was the 15th of April. It was doing really well with over 3 million in 24 hours trading period. Now, we currently have a market cap of 249 million. This gives it a rank of 260 in the world amongst all cryptocurrencies. Now, in my opinion, that's not particularly bad because the current trading period is around 39 million. This is comparing with its all-time high of $26 back in April when the 24 hours trading period was only 3 million. Compare this to now, when the 24 hours trading period is 39 million. That's incredible considering that the price is nowhere close to where it was back in April. So that's the thing with the crypto market. How can there be more trading going on the network, yet the price is lower? I'll explain why. Because this accounts for all trading. It doesn't count for the positive, it counts for the negative as well. This accounts for all of the money that is traded in this crypto in the last 24 hours. That's money that has gone in the crypto and money that has been taken out of the cryptocurrency. While the 24 hours trading period is so extraordinarily high, yet the price is only $12, nowhere close to its $26. That's a very interesting thing in all cryptocurrency projects that not everyone noticed, not everyone realized. Now the supply of this token, 99.9.9 million, but 99 million, basically 100 million token. But the circulating supply is extremely low. It's only 19.4 million, which is the reason why the price has been so high throughout this year. It's the reason why the price hit $26 earlier this year. And it's another reason why the price hit $17 just at the end and beginning of September. Just at the end of August and the beginning of September. That's the thing with crypto. It's wild, it's unpredictable. And sometimes it's really hard to understand how the volume can be higher, yet the price is lower. Sometimes it makes no sense, but you have to figure it out and try to find a way for it to make sense to you. Because if it doesn't, now this correction, the fact that the price have been falling, it's only fallen from around $17 to around $12 where it is now. It's not much actually. I'm actually surprised it hasn't been more. Because obviously a lot of people have sold because they're making their profit. People are thinking about themselves. Not everyone is buying these cryptos to hold for a long time. They're buying these cryptos to make their profit and get out as soon as possible. And sometimes they don't sell everything. Sometimes they sell to cover their investment and then they reinvest with the money and profit that they've made, which is really smart, which means that they basically recycle their money by making more money. It's genius. But honestly, before the end of this year, I can seriously see this crypto hitting $20 once again, maybe even $25 before the end of this year. Once again, I would not be surprised, considering that the circulating supply is only 19.4 million. And the 24 hours trading period is extremely high. Even if you halve the 24 hours trading period for a crypto like this that is still in its infancy, especially with the market cap of over 249 million, that's really impressive for a crypto that is still in its infancy. Naturally, it being there, that means a lot of people don't actually know about this crypto. People are still discovering these cryptos, people are still investing, people are still finding out if they want to invest. Naturally, these cryptos, they have a long way to go. So you can't just judge them based on their current performance, because the current market is really unpredictable. And as you can see, with Radicle itself, it's really unpredictable what it's going to do in the future. But I feel positive about this crypto. The platform itself is very useful for a lot of people. And I guarantee you, this platform might not only be used for coding. This platform could be used for various other reasons for developers and for people in the software industry. Not to mention, this is also a decentralized platform. It's a decentralized cryptocurrency. This gives it more value for a lot of people who don't want to have to deal with a middleman. A lot of people who don't want to deal with any intermediaries. They just want to go straight to the platform and do exactly what they want to do without having any barriers. So now, obviously, I'd like to take a look at... Now, the Radicle stack is open source from the top to bottom. There are no closed components. Every component of the Radicle stack is auditable. Radicle is also built entirely on open protocols. There is no special server, privileged user, or companies in control of your collaboration. That's really good for a lot of developers around the world. I'm telling you, a lot of developers have been waiting for a platform like this. They've been dreaming for the day that they have a platform like this that allows them to have more free range. It's honestly incredible. Now, Radicle is based on a peer-to-peer architecture instead of a client-server model. Radicle is not global by default. Instead, the social graph of peers and projects you track determine what contents you see, interact with, and Radicle is designed for bizarre style development. This means that within the project, there isn't a single master branch that contributes, merge There isn't a single master branch that contributors merge into. Instead, peers maintain their own views of project that can be fetched and merged by other peers via patches. Now, Radicle itself replaces the org functionality of centralized forges and their hierarchy admin models with decentralized organization on Ethereum. Radicle is a self-sustaining community-owned network, not a corporation. Its governance is organized by a token called RAD, R-A-D, that lives on Ethereum. So these are some of the ways of how Radicle is different from GitHub, but they're a direct competitor. They can basically do the exact same thing. However, Radicle can do these things in a decentralized manner. So for developers out there who are excited for this platform, how do I use Radicle? The easiest way to use Radicle is with Upstream, a desktop client developed by the founding team of Radicle project. With Upstream, you can create an identity, host your code, collaborate with others on the Radicle network. And of course, they've got a full explainer on how to get started with installing. If there's any developers that are watching this video that found this video helpful, leave a comment below and let me know if you found this video helpful and if you're a developer. On the docs of Radicle on how to get started with Radicle and how to use Radicle and how to collaborate on Radicle. So there's plenty of helpful information and helpful tips for anyone who's trying to use Radicle. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. If I've missed anything, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. And of course, share this video with a friend who you think might find this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and obviously I will see you in the next video.